Since the dawn of civilization, humans have sought ways to communicate and record their thoughts. Early writing systems were complex, limited to a select group of scribes, and difficult for the broader population to use. Over time, the need for a more accessible and efficient system led to the development of the alphabet, revolutionizing the way people shared information and preserved knowledge. Since ancient times, humans have sought ways to record thoughts and convey messages. Before the alphabet existed, written communication began with symbols and images carved into stone or written on papyrus scrolls. Imagine a world where every idea had to be drawn separately, without letters or words, that could be read quickly. This is where early writing systems like Egyptian hieroglyphs and Mesopotamian cuneiform played a crucial role in history. However, these systems were too complex and could only be used by a handful of trained individuals. This complexity triggered a revolution in writing, the creation of a simpler alphabet that could be used by the broader society. One of the biggest milestones in the evolution of the alphabet was the emergence of the Proto-Sinaitic script, which developed from hieroglyphs around 1800 BCE. This script was simpler because it eliminated intricate pictorial elements and replaced them with symbols representing sounds. From there, it evolved into the Phoenician script, which became the foundation for many modern writing systems. Phoenician traders carried their writing system to different parts of the world, allowing other cultures to adopt and adapt it. The Greeks then modified the system by adding vowel letters to clarify pronunciation. This was a turning point in the history of the alphabet, making it more flexible and easier to use across different languages. The Greek alphabet was later adopted by the Etruscans in Italy, who adjusted it to fit their own language. This became the basis for the Latin alphabet, which was later used by the Roman Empire. The Romans simplified the system and spread it throughout their vast territories. At that time, the Latin alphabet had only 23 letters, lacking J, U, and W, which were added in later centuries. The Roman Empire led to the Latin alphabet, replacing many older local scripts across Europe. From stone inscriptions to official documents, this alphabet became the primary communication tool that supported government administration and the development of civilization. Further advancements occurred during the Middle Ages when handwriting styles began to evolve. Monastic scribes introduced lowercase letters to make writing faster and easier. Previously, all letters were written in uppercase, as seen in Roman inscriptions. With the introduction of lowercase letters, reading and writing became more accessible, allowing more people to learn literacy. When Johannes Gutenberg invented the printing press in the 15th century, the Latin alphabet spread even further. The standardization of printed texts made the alphabet more uniform and widely used in fields such as science, literature, and government. The dominance of the Latin alphabet grew stronger with European expansion across the world. Through colonialism and trade, this writing system spread to the Americas, Africa, and Asia. Many local languages that initially used different writing systems transitioned to the Latin alphabet, either voluntarily or due to colonial policies. For example, in Indonesia, the Malay language, which originally used the Jawi script, shifted to the Latin alphabet under Dutch colonial influence. In Vietnam, Latin script replaced the Chinese character-based writing system due to the influence of French missionaries. These developments made the Latin alphabet the most widely used writing system in the world. Although the Latin alphabet has become the global standard, adaptations and modifications have occurred in different regions. Some languages introduced diacritical marks, such as accents in French or the tilde in Spanish, to accommodate local pronunciation. Additionally, certain languages added extra letters, such as AE in Danish or Sharpes in German. This further reinforced the dominance of the Latin alphabet, as early computer and internet systems were designed based on these letters. Today, almost all global communication platforms use the Latin alphabet as the primary standard, even while supporting other writing systems. The journey of the Latin alphabet, from hieroglyphic images to becoming the global standard for communication, is an extraordinary testament to the evolution of human writing. From the simple need to record information to the development of global communication networks, this alphabet has adapted to changing times. Its success is not only due to its simplicity, but also its flexibility, allowing it to be used by many different languages and websites relies on the Latin alphabet. The question remains, how will this alphabet continue to evolve in the future? Will digital writing transform it once again, or will the Latin alphabet remain the global standard for communication? 100.